How to start your own Herbalife business. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Jing here from Authentic Energy. So I know a lot of you guys have asked me this, how I really want to make money. I see that the Herbalife products are really popular. I'm interested to know more about the business opportunity. Where do I get started and how do I get started? Right? So almost every day I get bombarded with questions like that. And I know that a lot of you guys have been watching my videos here on this channel for some time, and you may still have questions about the business opportunity and also exactly what is Herbalife business, right? So I made a ton of videos before talking about the business opportunity, the business marketing plan. That's not what this video is about. You can check out the videos from before, but today I really want to just break it down into just three simple steps that you can note down if you are interested in knowing more about how to get started in Herbalife as a distributor, and also you're curious, then you can note down these three simple steps. It's not complicated, just three simple steps. Okay, so step number one is you have to actually experience the products and do your research first. I know it's very easy for people to get excited and you want to jump into the business right away. I know for a lot of people that I've encountered, they hear about it, they probably watch some videos about it, they hear about the opportunity from friends and family, and they want to jump into it straight away. And from my, 9 years of experience, I would actually suggest you guys to, if you have never tried a product, you don't know much about, the company, the history, the culture, then I'll suggest you to actually at least try the products first, right? Because a lot of people would jump into the business without trying the products. They don't know much about it, and then they start learning. And some people, I would say that's probably a small portion. A small portion of people just don't bother trying because they simply see it as a very transactional business where you just sell the products and make a bunch of money, right? But in fact, Herbalife business is not so transactional. You can make a transaction if you want, but you wouldn't really be super successful. Okay, you hear from me, but it's really about a customer experience, serving, and also community experience. So you have to try the products first because Herbalife is famous for its products. And Herbalife is very famous for, the amazing nutritional products helping people become healthier. So for someone that's interested in the business, you do want to know at least how does it, work? And also, how do I feel if I take it as a customer, right? And I believe everyone, each single one of you have some kind of health goal or some kind of health improvement you would like to work on, right? So, you can have that you can actually have that health goal in mind and go on the program, and preferably you already find a nutrition club, or you found a Herbalife distributor or a Herbalife coach near you, or someone that right, to get the products from, instead of just grabbing it from Amazon, right? Because that is not a good start. Okay, do not do that. So you have to try the products first. And I know when I say that, now you're where do I get the products? Okay, check out my other video where I tell you about how do you get started on the Herbalife nutrition products, right? But I believe most of you that you're watching this video right now, you probably have already tried the products. If you haven't, go and try the products first. And if you don't know where to find a distributor or a coach to help you get started on the product, I'm more than happy to be that coach for you, right? And you can click on the links in the description, under the video, to find out how you can actually get started on the products from me. Okay, but anyway, back to what I was saying. Okay, you need to experience the products, see how it feels, see what it tastes like, if you like it or not. What if you really don't like the products, right? I'm just being 100% transparent and honest here that Herbalife is not perfect. It cannot please everybody. I don't think any products out there can please everyone on earth, right? So what if you happen to be one of those people that Herbalife doesn't please you for some reason, you just don't like it, right? Then I'll say don't jump into the business opportunity if you don't like the products, and if you for some reason reason like the products are against your body or something like that, right? So try the products and, you know, experience it, and also, you know, see if you can get some kind of results, some kind of like health improvement results with the products, right? Then that is actually the best start, right? Because it already builds that kind of like foundation for you, and also it builds your confidence in the company, in the product already, right? So experience the product first, and also at the same time do a little bit of research. Okay, research meaning that, you know, understand the basics about what a company is like, you know, what the culture is like, and, you know, what exactly is the business model, right? So this is something that I've talked about in my previous videos. You know, things you need to consider before getting into the Herbalife business, right? And for a lot of you guys, you do need to understand, you know, that Herbalife business is actually a multi-level marketing. It is a network marketing business model, okay, which is a legit business model, and it works really well, okay, in the fashion of building, you know, your organization, and also in the fashion of like, you know, working through building your own networks of people, of your own customers, distributors, and building your own team to work together, okay? But however, I know a lot of people, like, network marketing business model is also at the same time quite a controversial topic, quite a controversial business model, and a lot of people shit on it. Like, I'm just being 100% honest with you guys. And so I want you guys to really like get a proper understanding of the of how this network marketing business model is actually legal, it's legit, okay? So if you don't know anything about it, you jump into it, and then later on, you know, you have family and friends who tell you that, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, it's whatever rumor, like false accusation, then obviously that would affect your business confidence, right? And then you start to doubt about, what am I doing? So like, I highly urge everybody to really get clear on like the Herbalife business model, and you have to be okay with it, right? If you're like, okay, I do buy into the fact that I don't believe in this business model, then you shouldn't really get into Herbalife business, okay? But once again, I have to tell you, you know, network marketing, MLM, is a legitimate business model, okay? It is legal. If it's not legal, it will be shut down already. Like, you'll be in prison. I mean, I will be in prison already, right? So it is a legal business model, but of course there are a lot of people like shitting on it, don't like it, you know, hating it. And that is why, you know, it's very easy to find the naysayers and the haters comments on there on the internet. So you have to be like, you know, okay with it, and you also have to, you know, like be confident that, you know, this is a great business model, I believe in it, I can see myself doing it. And you also have to see how it can serve your lifestyle and your own goal at the same time, okay? So here's step number one. Remember this: experience the product and do your own research first. Now here comes step number two. Once you've tried the products and experience everything and do your research, now it's time for you to choose the right sponsor. All right, so it's for you to find and choose that right sponsor for yourself. And also, a lot of you guys, maybe you're part of a nutrition club or fit club, so you probably do have some choices of different coaches that you could go with, right? And also, you know, just going by the nature of like network marketing, right? Whoever is like, you know, introducing you to the business or to the product may sometimes naturally be your sponsor, but then that person may not actually be doing the business, right? So like, if it's your friend or like a family member, then they could put you in touch with maybe their sponsor, right? Or maybe a coach in the organization, right? And this is also where you definitely have to have a chat, you know, with the potential sponsor, right? And get to know each other and get to know that person, and see if this potential sponsor is like someone that vibes with you, someone that you like, you know, his or her style, you like their coaching. And also, you know, personality is also very important. And also for you to ask some basics questions like, you know, what sort of trainings I have to go through, and what is your system, and how do you organize, you know, like your trainings, and how do you teach, you know, you can ask some basic questions and to see what's expected. and also get to know about the sponsor's background and experience and stories. Stories meaning like how did they get into Herbalife, right? So this is like, you know, one of the ways, right? If you're part of a nutrition club already. But I know a lot of you guys are probably like scattered around different parts of the world. You may not be part of a nutrition bar or nutrition club, but you're doing a lot of things online. Then you could actually go down the route of like, I don't know, just do a Googling, searching for people around, you know, in your neighborhood. Or you could actually, you know, select someone that you already trust. Like for example, someone like me, right? That if you have been watching my video for some time and you feel like you can trust me, you like my style and personality, then, you know, you're more than welcome to inquire about how to join my team, right? Because Herbalife business is an international business that is available in more than 90 countries. So me as a Herbalife, you know, distributor, I can sponsor people that are interested to go into the business from over 90 countries. So it doesn't really matter that I'm based here in Canada, if you're from the US, if you're from Australia, if you're from even like a non-English speaking country, somewhere in Europe or Asia, Africa, I can sponsor you to go into the business. Okay, so that's something that you don't have to worry about. But of course, you know, if you're someone that's like, I need to find someone local, like someone that's like in my region that I can access, then, you know, do a very careful research, right? And if you don't want to go through the trouble of like randomly Googling people and call up and ask, what you could do is you could actually go to herbalife.com, the official website, and select your country. Let's say if you're from like Turkey, right, and you want to get into the business, go to, you know, herbalife.com and select Turkey website, and then go to the official office contact number. There's always like an official local regional Herbalife HQ number there, or email, and it's best to call them. And you can call them and ask them, you know, can you help me to put in touch with a trusted Herbalife distributor, Herbalife sponsor, because I would like to know more about the business. If you are, you know, someone that really want to find someone local, okay, so that's my suggested way of finding, you know, the right sponsor. But obviously, you know, if you do have a few choices, have conversations with each one of them and see, you know, which one really kind of like fits, you know, your which one ticks all the checkbox, and which one that you naturally with your sixth sense feel more connected with, right? And that's very important. Okay, so after you have chosen the sponsor that you want to go with, then, you know, you contact the person, or you're already in touch with the person, and so that the sponsor can actually help you do the sign up process, right? So the sign up process is very simple, very quick these days. It's like a quick online sign up, and you basically are instantly registered once you've done all your sign up steps, and then you will receive your member pack right away. Well, if they have one physically, right, then you can actually get it from your sponsor in person, or like in most cases, you know, the member pack will get shipped to your home in 2 working days, right? So like, you know, the startup cost, the startup investment for Herbalife business is actually very, very, very affordable. For Herbalife business investment, you just need less than 100 USD. That's it, less than 100 USD to get your member pack, your international business member pack. And that basically is how you get started. Yeah, and the member pack does come with some products, not a lot of products, but, you know, at least a shake, right? And then some samples for you to, you know, start with, right? And then, you know, as a distributor, a newly signed up distributor, you are entitled to 25% of your distributor discount for any products you buy. Okay, so this is the entire second step, that you choose the right sponsor and sign up. Okay, but the choosing the right sponsor part is very, very crucial. You do have to find someone that's reliable, someone that's not gonna be like, I don't know, promising you everything but then disappear, right? Or go MIA, because I know that it has happened to some people before, unfortunately. So it's very, very important. Okay, now step number 3, the final step. Okay, this one, I know you guys are like desperate to hear like, okay, how do I get customers, right? No, that's not step 3. Step 3 is for you to have a meeting with your sponsor, okay, with your Herbalife coach. And that meeting is all about how do you set action plans, right? Now you've signed up, now you're a new distributor. What do you do next? right? So this is up to you and your coach to discuss, right? And this is like something that there's really no one formula fits all thing. I have my own style, okay? I have my own onboarding training and like my action planning steps that I do with my distributors. And then maybe some other other distributors have their own style of, you know, how they do the action planning, business planning, right? So everyone's style is different, right? But however, in the initial meeting that you have with your sponsor, like your first meeting as a new distributor, right? You guys should be discussing like what are the required trainings you need to attend, right? What are the rules and regulations you need to understand, okay? And also you're gonna have your basic understanding of like the marketing plan, right? I would say that it seems like very overwhelming that there is a ton of trainings you need to do as a new distributor, but like with my style, in my system, I don't want my team members to go through too much training at first, right? Because sometimes, you know, like new distributors can get very kind of like caught up consuming so much training without actually putting them into action. So as a new distributor, it's actually very important for you to take actions, okay? To take actions right away while you're learning, right? So that you can put all the training and learning into action. And then that in a way helps you move forward in your business, right? So you could spend, I don't know, like months and months on the training and still trying to get ready to do your business. Whereas like you can start your business right away, like the next day with the right planning, and also schedule the right type of, like when you schedule your time wisely to do your training, like consuming online or attending in person, then you can actually start to move the needle faster than actually, you know, taking months and months to listen to the training and get ready, right? That's not what I suggest. So, you know, with your sponsor, you know, you guys can discuss, you know, what are the required trainings you need to have and what are the, you know, some of the physical trainings. I know now that we're in post-pandemic time, a lot of the local regional trainings have resumed, right? What are the events that you should be attending, okay? But at the same time, not just like, you know, busy attending events, you also need to set, you know, like actual concrete actions, like, you know, what would be your DMO, okay, daily method of operation, right? Like what is your preferred DMO to get started in the business? Is it a nutrition club? Is it a fit club? Is it like social media? You do want to do something online, right? Or is it something that, or do you like to take the old school approach, which is like basically just talking person to person, giving out business cards and flyers, doing like physical invitations? There's so many DMOs, daily methods of operations out there. So daily methods of operations are essentially like your own business marketing model for the business. How do you get customers? How do you get leads, right? And I know that most people prefer social media these days. So even with social media, you know, like how do you go about it? What are the strategies? And you know, how many times you have to commit to it? What kind of content, what kind of conversations you need to have, right? So you really need to talk to your coach about all these different strategies and, you know, work it out with your coach, you know, like, you know, how many leads, you know, that you should be getting, you know, per week, per day, in order to achieve the business goals that you want to have, right? So setting goals, your health goals, your business goals with your coach in the first meeting is also very crucial, so that you actually get a big picture of why you're in the business and what are you in the business for, right? And I know some of you guys are here to make a lot of money. Okay, how much money you want to make and what is the starting point, right? Like say if you want to make $1 million, okay, you're not going to jump straight into $1 million overnight, right? So what would be your starting point, right? Is it like aiming for a few hundred dollars a month first, or a few $1,000s a month first, right? So if you want to get to that money goal, okay, what sort of like actions you need to take, right? Like how many leads you need to have, how many customers you need to convert, right? So these are some of the fundamental things that you need to talk about with your coach, right? Which is the step 3, right? Once everything's been established and clarified, then it's like go time. Okay, so don't forget that at the same time you also need to be, you know, as a distributor, be the example, right? And lead by the example, be the product of the product, so that, you know, your health, your look and feel, your presentation, your presence and energy can be be like best reflecting the business that you're doing, right? Because we're in the health and wellness, we're in the lifestyle business, right? So you can't really rock up and looking all like, groggy and tired and basking and always like messy, right? Then it's kind of hard for you to actually be the brand of a health and wellness business, right? So it's very important as a new distributor, you also need to start your own health journey, or maybe you have already started, right? Then continue your health journey with Herbalife products and with your sponsor, with your coach, so that you actually are transforming yourself inside out holistically while building your business. Okay, so these are the steps of how you can get started in Herbalife business based on my personal experience. Okay, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And of course, if you still have any questions, you can reach out to me on my Instagram or Facebook at Authentic Energy. I also have a separate Instagram account that's just for nutrition and Herbalife related stuff. You can find me on my Instagram at authentic.energy.nutrition. Okay, right? You can connect with me there as well. I have more nutrition related content on that account. And of course, I know some of you guys, after watching the video, you are very curious, or maybe you are certain you want to join the business, but you don't know who to choose as your sponsor. You're more than welcome to come and join my team. Okay, and I can walk you through the steps, or if you are still curious, I'm happy to have a quick call with you as well, right? So the best way to do that is to shoot me an email or just send me a message on my Instagram or Facebook account. Okay, I reply to Instagram a lot faster, right? And yes, you can find out all the details of how to get your Herbalife products, how to join my team in the description below, right? And of course, if you enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up and share with the people that you think will benefit from this video as well. Okay, so I'm so glad you are here today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again next time. Okay, don't forget I'm here every Wednesday and Saturday, and if you're new here, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. All right, so I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.